What's going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here with another video for you guys today, and yeah, we're gonna be trying to see if we can. I'm gonna test around some teams here with regards to the minimum unlock for null. Now, as you guys may know, if you guys have seen some of my other footage already, there is kind of the gold standard team of Quasar, Blastar, and Daimon that you really need to kind of succeed, right? It's all we're gonna be basing it on percentage-based damage. It's just crazy. If you try to brute force your way through the boss, it's almost impossible because he just builds up way too much rage and he just absolutely shreds your entire team to like pieces. So this is the reason why Quasar is such an important piece. And of course, Quasar, we've had him since his his initial release. And hopefully, people are getting him more and more unlocked and getting him geared and tiered up. But he's kind of your main quarterback for this. And if you don't have him and you don't have him at 19 or tier 20, it makes it a hell of a lot harder. And unfortunately, I've tried different versions. And yeah, you need him. You definitely need him. Now, I'm not saying you need to have him if you have the other variations of Blastar and Daimon, but you definitely for sure need him. And actually, I'm shocked. Like, if for people that don't have him, it's not really their fault. It's the fact that they came into the game later on and they didn't get him on the initial release, and it makes it that much harder because yeah, we actually had the luxury of getting his red stars. We had the luxury of partaking in the leaderboard event and getting his diamonds. Like, yeah, like really, the game really screwed people that started in later, which is just, to me, that's just silly. They should have access to his diamonds and his reds on follow-up events. To me, it doesn't make sense that they gated like that. But anyways, that's just my 2 cents. So I will try different team combinations with Quasar so you guys can kind of see. And unfortunately, yeah, if I don't have Quasar on the team, then I'll try to maybe sub in Blastar. Blastar trials are coming back next week as well, so that's kind of nice that it does give you some time. If you have the resources of the gold, the training materials, and all that other stuff to build them up, it may be worth it if you want to get null either unlocked or you want to bump up his stars. Either way, it's beneficial to have him because he is such a well-rounded character. I still use null so much compared to using sentry. I don't even have sentry leveled, and yeah, null is just like, I don't know. He's like the Quasar of the battlefield, I guess, or battle world. Because yeah, the Sentry was, to me, Sentry seemed like a little bit of a flop, just like Blastar was kind of a bit of a flop. And Quasar and Null were kind of like your golden, the golden first kid or something, And they were just awesome, right? So, anyways, guys, let's jump into some footage here and see if we can actually get this done here. So again, with the with the initial with the initial minimum unlock, you need to have it at least difficulty 4. And yeah, we have no mods on because yeah, all you really need is the 400. Is it 400 or 4 mil or something? 4 mil, 400. I don't remember. Oh, I guess I cleared my milestones, so it doesn't matter. So, anyways, we're gonna keep Quasar here. We're just gonna try different team combinations without Quasar. And the first one I feel like we'll have success is the Thunderbolts. I feel like we can have really good success here because two of the pieces here are the ones that we used on our main team to get him unlocked initially. So it should theoretically work on paper. And of course, as well, keep in mind, this one is nicer because of the fact that I don't have these guys at tier 20. Unfortunately, I can't really downgrade my Quasar, but the other guys are all pretty much 19 and 105, so it does help out. Oh, wait, I think my Victoria Hands actually, I think she was, oh no, crap, I used her for Xavier Saga. So no, I lied. She is tier 20, but everybody else is 19. And actually, I'm looking at this team right now, and I feel like, let me see. Do I want to take anybody out here? Maybe we'll change Ghost to Skirmisher because we don't want her taking the tags off of Quasar. And also, let's put Ghost. No, Ghost does percentage damage. Let's keep her over here. Let's put Quasar on the far side, and then Victoria Hands. If she gets splash damage, she'll heal. So Skirm, Raider. Yep, let's do it. Let's try this one and see how it goes. So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be a hell of a lot easier if you guys use Blastar and Daimon. But if you guys don't have them, one of the reasons I feel like this is a very free-to-play team is the fact that this team is a raid team, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you are in the game right now. Even on my baby account, I have this team built. Like, you should theoretically have these guys in some shape or form, because if you don't, how are you getting through your raids? I'm very curious. So we did not land the vulnerability, so we're not gonna keep this run here. we're gonna save this team as well here. So why did it not land? Did we not? Oh, I guess, you know what? I guess it's like the same thing with Daimon. Daimon needs to land it first. So you want to make sure you can land it. So we'll do the same thing here. We're not going to use the alt here. We're just going to try to. Yeah. So we got the vulnerability, and that's very important here because right there, when you land the vulnerability, and he's got pretty much next to nothing on the rage. This basic right here. It doesn't matter if your Quasar is 19 or 20. He's going to be able to do 20% off his health, and that's exactly the start that we want. We're going to throw the taunt here so that way Hyperion can protect the team now. And we're not going to do anything with Victoria Hand just yet. We're going to save her heals. This is a really good team for sustaining. That's why I feel like this is going to be a solid team. Let's throw the special here so we can get some bleeds. And then, of course, we still have the alt from Songbird. We want to save that when the other guys drop, because I do feel like the team itself is kind of annoying. So now we can get to double basicing with Quasar now. So hopefully that works. So now we've successfully brought him down to at least half health now. We are going to save his alt as well. We just don't need to use it, and everybody is in good shape here. Like I said, the only tier 20s we have is Quasar and Victoria Hand, but I don't feel like that matters too much. Let's throw the alt right here so we can splash everybody. So that should hopefully... Oh, no, okay, he was too far away, my bad. So this is cool. This is cool. Ghost is another one that people neglect. She's got that percentage-based damage as well, and this should take a big chunk of the health. 15%. My goodness. Okay, I need to read her thing later. 15% is a lot of freaking damage. I should have read that. So yeah, as you guys see here, now what we need to do is we need to make sure Quasar lives for 2 more turns. Now, this is a problem because I'm hoping we can get there. We're going to use the special now because he has someone beside him. This is going to do some more damage. Oh, okay, now we're down to 41%. Okay, so now Quasar is going to do his thing right here. Boom, boom. Okay, so now we're in good shape here. Even if we lose, even if we drop this now, you may be able to come in with a B team to take out the trash. Now, this is important here because we have that taunt back up. He's going to throw his ult. Hopefully, Quasar lives. If he doesn't live, don't worry because, like I said, we may be able to finish him off here with a B team. And I'm just hoping he does live so I can kind of demonstrate to you guys. And, yeah, we do the double tap here, and that takes care of Null. And guess what? We can pretty much hit auto here because there's no way these guys are going to be able to take us down, especially because we got Hyperion's big fat ult coming. So, that's it. Thunderbolt Quasar, no Blastar. I don't know. I don't know if this would be doable with Quasar, but for sure we know that it works. We'll try it again here with a different variation. Now we'll jump in here again. Sorry guys, still fighting a little bit of a cold here. It's like this cold is like just kicking everyone's butt in our family. Like everyone's still coughing. We're all sniffly. So anyways, yeah, so I apologize for that again. So let's try a different combination now. And I also feel like I want to say if you've got immortal weapons, it may be doable. But I don't think a lot of people have built up immortal weapons. So we will not use immortal weapons here. What I will say is Ghost is definitely a lock now for sure. Because I feel like a lot of people have her unlocked. A lot of people can take advantage of that percentage-based damage. Hyperion as well. That big taunt that he has is very, very nice. Let's bring in some Brimstone guys now, because I feel like with Battle World, with war teams, I feel like Brimstone is another one people will have. And maybe what we can do is we can do a mix of... No, you know what? Let's just try Brimstone here first. We can do the mix later. Where are we? There's Mummy. So we'll put my living Mummy there. And let's do... Who do we want to do here? Is Doctor Strange better? Let's do Hellcat, because she's fast and she stuns. And I'm not sure if Doctor Strange... Maybe Doctor Strange is the better choice because of the fact that he's going to amp up everyone's damage here. Let's change her to a Fortifier as well. And you'll see that I do have a lot of Fortifiers on these guys because I used that in the Thunderstrike raid. So, okay, so let's see if we can get that vulnerability tag to land. If it does land... great. Now we can take advantage of the fact that... no, you know what? Let's just throw the basic here. And again, so she's actually faster than Quasar, which actually works out great because that means we can actually get some stuns and stuff or some chain attacks before Quasar goes, and that's gonna help apply You know, it's going to apply some nice damage as well. So let's do the ult here so we can get some speed up to all the Brimstone guys. This is going to make everybody faster as well here. And remember, Daimon, we want to take advantage of the fact that he's got this percentage-based health. If you don't have Daimon, you may be able to sub in Ghost here because, like I already said, Ghost is one of those characters that everyone should have theoretically, unless, like even my baby account, I've got her. So you can't really tell me, you know, I think she's like a 5 yellow already too. I don't know. I forget now. But I got to check. I got to check my baby account. I'm kind of neglecting it a little bit because it's hard to shuffle between 2 different accounts, as some of you, if you guys have ever ran 2 accounts and know that. So I don't know if we need to stun. Okay, you know what? Let's just throw the stun here. We can do some chains. Oh, was she blinded? Oh no, I did not see that she was blinded. Okay, that was a waste. Okay, well, that's okay. Okay. Well, either way. He's down to 40% now. Quasar just needs to make it to 2 more turns. And actually, on that note, we should be able to kill the minion here and get some turn bar back to Daimon. Daimon should be able to do his special one more time as well here. And that actually should take another 10% chunk of their health. So let's do that here, as I just said. 10% chunk. Boom. If we had Ghost, this would be a joke. Okay, so let's do the... We're going to throw the ult now. We're just going to do some damage here. Maybe this can do it. Oh, yeah. See, it takes out a little bit of a percent. He's going to throw his ult next, so we got to make sure we survive. We're going to throw the special here and bring him down to 10%. So now he's down to his knees. We're going to throw this ult again, so that way we can get some speed up. And, yeah, those kills really help with the energy. And I feel like Daimon should be able to clean this up here. Yep. Okay. So he's going to probably be able to do his ult. He's going to clean that up. That's going to fill his turn bar. If you guys have seen my turn video, remember, Daimon's one of the best characters that are plug and play because of the fact that he basically fills his own turn bar. So there you guys have it. So that's Brimstone style. Again, we try to do it without Blastar. I may try one without Quasar, but man, Quasar is just, I'm sorry. His event was just here. So if you guys didn't get him unlocked, that's too bad. Like, he should come back. I feel like he should come back. But, yeah, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, it's kind of the way it is. We're going to run in one more time now, maybe with another makeshift team here, and just taking into consideration, like, let's just say you have Quasar and Daimon, but not the other key pieces built up. Let's say, well, I'm still going to stick mainly with raid teams because I feel like a lot of people are going to have raid teams built up. So we will actually stick with Hyperion. He's going to be able to give us that defense up regardless. We're going to actually stick in Ghost. Ghost seems like a very solid choice because of that big chunk of damage. And maybe we can switch things up and do Taskmaster here. Let's protect Ghost on this side here. Striker. Good. We should be good to go here. So we don't have Victoria Ham this time. And she does give quite a bit of heals and immunity as well. So it is kind of like crappy we don't have her. But that's okay. So we'll throw the big ult here. See how this one does now. Land of vulnerability. Great stuff. Then we can go back in here as well. Like I said, do the double tap from Quasar so we get 20% off this health. We're gonna throw the ult, or sorry, let's take out Venom here, or not. Okay, you know what? Let's apply the defense down. We don't need to worry about Venom. He's kind of slow anyways. He should probably just yeah, I was going to say he should just die when somebody hits. Okay, so we're going to throw the special here because, yeah, use the special as fast as you can so that Daimon can kind of get, he can just kind of get the cooldowns on it going. So we're going to do the double tap again, and this is going to bring him down to 50%. Less than 50, excuse me. And, yeah, he's going to throw the other ult. Okay, that's fine. Guess what? Hyperion's going to clear the board here. The reason that that we use that is so Daimon can basically do another special here. And guess what? Now, let's see here. We got him down to 35. Let's throw this here. Now we're getting close to Ghost. Remember, Ghost can do that 15% health drain. This is going to be important here because now this brings him close enough so that I might have found a better combo. This might be fast. This might be a better combo than my last one here, to having a makeshift team, because we actually got the less rage. So once we get to Quasar's turn, he usually actually has to take 2 more turns, but in this case, once we get to his turn, he should just finish this off just like that. Okay, so this might be, I guess it makes sense because we are having percentage-based damage here, right? But yeah, as you guys can see, Daimon, I believe everyone should have unlocked. Ghost, I believe everyone should have unlocked. And yeah, those are a few different combinations we can try now. Now I am kind of curious if we should try maybe, I don't know. Do people have a curse built up? I feel like that's a hard team to say no to. But yeah, like it would be nice if we could do it with a curse because we do have actually percentage-based damage from Satana as well, and we do have kind of a taunter here, and they are tier 19, so this would be a little bit more reflective of people that don't have. You know what? We'll try this out. We're gonna try Satana and Ghost because Satana. Oh, maybe I don't know. Is Juggernaut? Do people build up Juggernaut? I don't know. I don't know if this was. We'll see. We'll see. I just realized this is probably not a good team because we need someone actively taunting at the start here. So we'll see if that bites us in the ass. Okay, so not too bad. Okay, well, whatever. Okay, we'll see what happens here. So Satana, does she do the ult that does the 10% health from all enemies? 10% health from all enemies. Is that 10% like? That's actually really good, actually, if it's 10%. Okay, let's throw the altar and see what this does. I feel like it did pretty good damage. You know what? We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm not really sure right now at this point. It seems like it does percentage-based damage. So I mean, I think maybe it's not working the way that it should be intended. Maybe that's what we're seeing here because I feel like that was not 11%. But anyways, so we'll go through the Daimon bomb. Yeah, we'll do the basic here again. Quasar, just if you don't have Quasar, oh man, it's tough. It's really tough. Like we'll throw this one here, 44%. Let's see what this drowns to. Yeah, it only took 2%. Yeah, that's not 11%. Jeez, they're a bunch of liars. Okay, whatever. Okay, whatever. Ghost does her thing. This should take another 15 chunk. And once we get them down to 20, oh no, Damon's got it. Oh, this is even faster, I think, than my last run. Holy crap. Okay, well, stick with percentage-based damage, I guess, guys. Yeah. So if you don't have Quasar and you don't have I guess I shouldn't be auto. I should pay attention, because he's gonna be able to. He's not gonna be able to use his basic if I have auto on. But we should be fine, actually. I think once we get the Quasar's turn. Okay, so maybe I lied. Maybe this one's not as fast, but it's still pretty damn close. It's still pretty smooth. Okay, all right, okay. So I don't know. Try the combinations out. It looks like the percentage-based characters are the ones that are kind of the key here, and I feel like they're going to be an important piece of the puzzle here for you guys. I do apologize again. Like I said, I wish my characters were lower, but I do have a baby account. He's level 75 right now. Yeah, he can't participate in this. I mean, he can try, but yeah, I think you have to be at least gear 16. I think that's 90 or 95. I forget, but yeah. For sure, we can't do it there. But, yeah, hopefully that gives you guys some options. I'm going to try actually maybe running... I just want to try... Because, you know, most people will usually have the raid-based teams. But I just want to see if maybe perhaps we can do it without... I don't know. I don't know if it's possible, but we're going to try it. We're going to try it without Quasar and see if it works. I honestly... I don't think it's going to work, but you never know. Maybe we can... It's just he does such a crazy amount of damage thanks to his basic. It's just, I don't know. It's just hard to replace him. Maybe we should use 2 taunters to keep Daimon alive. What do you guys think? Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Okay, you know what? Let's try that. Let's try 2 taunters for this one. And we have percentage-based damage with Ghost. And we have, what else do we have here? We can use Satana again. Or we could try, I don't know, does anybody else do percentage damage? Just trying to think here off memory. Yeah, it's gonna be, oh man, I don't know. It is gonna be tough. You know what? Let's try Blastar, because let's assume that you guys get him unlocked here in the next little bit here between now and before the event goes away. Maybe. Just maybe it'll work. I don't know. Let's try. Let's say Striker. Raider. Yeah, I guess honestly, I guess it really doesn't matter. We don't need the Striker on the Quasar, or sorry, on Blastar, because he needs to use a special. So, anyways, let's see how this goes. I guess we could have just saved his ult. But I guess it still does damage though, I guess. So, hopefully Ghost doesn't die. I was thinking that they were going to attack there first because of the fact that Living Mummy has the taunt on spawn. So then what we'll do is we're gonna shift the focus over to this side now to kind of just, you know, give a little breathing room. We're gonna throw the ult here for speed up for Daimon because, you know, instead of Quasar now, we're using Daimon as our quarterback. And hopefully, if this does work, hopefully maybe you guys can get Blastar unlocked and kind of take advantage of the fact that he can use that early special. Even if you guys can't do it in one shot, I think it would still be beneficial to do like a follow-up hit. So that way you can kind of do multiple attacks, right? But we've been very lucky to do the one shot. You don't necessarily need to do it in one shot. You do have secondary waves that you can take it down. And as you guys see here, usually around this turn, when Quasar goes, we're already down below 50%, and that, yeah, we're like 20% behind right now. But we're not actually, surprisingly, it's not terrible. It's not terrible. And also keep in mind, my Blastar is tier 20 though, so that's the only crappy thing as well. Oh no, I should have focused on Spider-Man. Whoops, I was too busy chatting and I was just kind of auto clicking here. Sorry guys. Anyways, yeah, hopefully Ghost doesn't die. She should be able to use her ult next, so this should do 10% plus the 15 from Ghost. So this is gonna sting, and then we just need basically Blastar to do one more special. And yeah, and I think we're good. We're good. I think as long as we can get trickle out some damage, even if we can't get through it, we should actually be able to just power through it with the other characters. So, yeah. Not as bad as I thought. Not as bad as I thought. So let's do the punch here. He's got some barrier left. Should be okay once we get to Blastar's turn. He's just going to rip his health right to shreds. But we will continually attack his barrier. And he dies. Okay, awesome. Wow, I am actually pleasantly surprised. I'm very surprised. So if you guys don't have Quasar, you may be able to sub in Blastar here and get him unlocked here this week. And I see what I did now. I see what I did. I was wondering why it was so easy. I was like, what the heck? Why is my damage up? Okay, well, sorry guys. Okay, well that's kind of embarrassing. Okay, let's do this again. Wow, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Okay, all right. Sorry guys. Sorry. Okay, let's do this now for real. So that was just a good warm up. I was wondering why the damage was like. I was like, whoa, no way. I was like, how did we do that much damage to him? Okay, well, whatever. Okay. Anyways, that's embarrassing. Sorry. Okay, so let's do the special here, and yeah, that should bring down. Now I feel like let's just save the taunt here. Let's save the taunt here so the damage can still focus on that side, and then that way we can shift it over when we need it to. We're still going to throw the ult here for the speed up to the Brimstone guys, or in this case, it's just Daimon. Faster turns he gets, 50% speed, then the faster he can kind of build those cooldowns back up. And of course, as well, we want him to special as much as we can because in this case, he's the quarterback. He's going to be a better quarterback than Blastar just because he can move faster upon enemy kills. His turn bar is going to fill a lot faster. So this is now, I think, getting to the situation now. Once we get to Hyperion's turn, we will throw the taunt. So yeah, I think the last one we were playing, we were already like around 50%. So we're just a little behind here, but not terrible. Not terrible. So we will throw maybe the ult right here so we can, or not the ult, the special, so we can get a few guys. That's going to build turn bar. This time we're actually going to focus and hit the right minion. Don't die on us, please. Okay, so Daimon's going to throw his special again. That's going to bring down to 50%. Do I want to use the ult here? Yes, let's do it. That's going to take a big chunk down to 30-ish. And yeah, we're still, actually, we're surprisingly doing quite smooth here. So we're doing okay right now. And yeah, we're going to throw another special. Blastar's going to do another tickling of his striking. Do I want to use the ult here? No, I'm going to save it. I'm going to save the ult because I want a double burst bomb. Yep. Okay, so this is where it starts. This is where it starts now, guys. So we're going to throw the ult here again. We want to sustain. That's going to give us the taunt back so it protects. Let's just throw the basic here for the enemies. That's gonna, I wonder if Blastar's, no, even his ult, he wouldn't be able to do too much damage here. So anyways, yeah, so this is what we were waiting for. This is gonna kill off and give turn bar and energy back to Daimon. He should be able to actually use a special now. So this is gonna throw the special here. And we're lucky that Ghost died after her ult. That's all you kind of need her for. You just need her to alt. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah. See, this is I think this is probably where people struggle. Having said that, though, guys, keep in mind now, this is actually creates a perfect example now. So he has about 15, what is it, 15, 16%. So then this is where, if you've built up your raid teams correctly, this is where you come in now with the amount of damage we've done. We can go in with a B team here. Let's see. Let's just stick with raids because I don't want to be, I don't want to assume what teams you guys may or may not have. But let's see if we can throw them in maybe Thunderbolts plus. I want to say Satana because she's got she's got damage based percentage, and on top of that, we only really have one person here at tier 20. So most of these guys are tier 19, 105, which is great. It's a good accurate measure. And then we can go in here. Let's save the alt first. Let's get the defense down. And because he did get reset a little bit, his cooldowns are off a bit too. We've got Lady Bullseye here because I think a lot of people have her unlocked, right? Like she was the first out of the immortal weapons. So I feel like that's a good assumption. And then we can do a special there. And there you guys have it. Like we can 2-tap this baby. Yeah. Heck yeah. Okay. So hopefully that helps you guys out. So I feel like I've kind of talked a long ramble now, so hopefully it helps you guys out.
So there you guys have it. Hopefully that helps you guys out. Hopefully the different team comps that I've used gives you guys an idea of maybe a general starting point, so that even if you are able to use some of these teams and kind of mix and match depending on what percentage based damage characters you want to use, Ghost, Brimstone. Hopefully that helps you guys out moving forward, and that you guys are able to take advantage, and then you guys are able to get higher on the rankings. All right, guys, thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you guys in the next one.